guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nzwaki. Thank you and welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, share the video and comment. So let's just get right into it. I have already started with the brows, and this is my cousin Refilio. She's my model for today. I've already went in with the brows. I tried to do them on camera, but it was a no child situation. I just don't prefer doing brows on camera, guys. So yes, so now I'll just talk you guys through some of the brushes I used and some of the products. If I don't remember or if I don't have the details right away through my voice recording, I'll definitely put them down on the description box down below. Right, so on here, before I started with the step that I'm on now, I quickly went in with the concealer from LA Girl. I don't remember the color, but I'll definitely put it on the description box down below. And that color is what I did, rather was make sure that the color matches or is close enough to her skin tone when I was shaping the brows, and also when I was applying it on her eyelids. Now what I'm doing right here is applying eyeshadow. I went in with the color brown. I will put the name of the palette. Sorry guys, I just didn't show the palettes or the exact colors I was using during this application. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So I went in with the color brown on the other when I was applying eyeshadow, and right now I am cutting a crease. I'm using the same concealer from LA Girl, and here I am using a flat brush to cut a crease, and I'm using the very same concealer, no difference. So all you need is a flat brush and the very same concealer to cut crease. And for me, what is important when you cut crease is to begin exactly as I'm doing right here. You apply a little bit and you let your model or your person look up a bit, just to get like a starting point, or where you want to cut your crease, because you do not want your crease to be too high or too low. You want it to be perfect. So what you do is you apply a little bit, look up, and you will get that beginning step, or where you must begin. And when you cut your crease, you go right at the corner of your eyelid, just to make it look nice and glamorous. So on here I'm using this flat brush. Any flat brush, guys, as long as it's flat, it's small and flat, it's going to work. Unfortunately, I don't have the names of these brushes. My brushes are quite old. I apologize, guys, but it's just a regular flat brush, nothing fancy or difficult to find. And yes, I'm cutting the hair crease here, just making sure that it is nicely cut and perfectly shaped, well, as perfect as I could get it. You will see on my other hand is the concealer. That is the exact same concealer I applied here to cut the crease. So when you cut your crease, you definitely use a concealer. That is what I use. I'm not quite sure if out there's anybody using something different or something else besides a concealer to cut crease. Not that I'm aware of. Definitely not that I'm aware of. Right, so I was just making it perfect over here, just trying to ensure that all is in order by shaping it out nicely. And it's really not difficult, guys. It's really not difficult, guys. All you have to do is just focus and pay attention, and you will get it right. You definitely will get it right. Just focus, pay attention to what you are doing, and just follow the easy instructions. I think it's that simple. And my model was going in with her wines. So here I applied the glitter, as you can see, on her eyelids. I also again went in with a flat brush, but I think that glitter can be applied with any sort of brush that you prefer. is literally just applying that glitter onto the cut crease. You make sure that it doesn't go over or anything. Right, so on here I am applying her foundation. I'm using a brush to apply her foundation. I'm a big fan of applying foundation using a brush. It's my preferred method. Also, at some point I also like using a beauty blender. So I suppose it just depends on yeah, I don't know, nothing specific, but I number one preference is to apply foundation using a brush. And now and again I will use both foundation, rather a brush and a beauty blender. So on here I'm just using this brush, and what you want to do is to tap the brush instead of swiping like I just did on the under eye. And the reason I'm swiping up there on the under eye and on her forehead is just to ensure that everything is covered 100% and applied, you know, correctly, and just to make sure that everything is in order. But that's the only place you will see me brushing it out. So you just want to tap just to ensure maximum coverage. And if you have noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, but rather just FYI, my cousin's complexion is not the same as mine. So what I went and did was mix colors of the foundation. Can't remember what colors I mixed exactly, but I definitely will put the description down below. Guys, you can definitely mix your foundation colors just to get that perfect color for your own complexion, because as we all know, for women of color, finding a perfect match is not the easiest thing with most brands. So if it doesn't work out, mix your foundation colors to get the desired outcome. So as I mentioned previously, that I do also prefer using a beauty blender just to blend it out, you know, just to get that smooth blended look at the end. I'm going in here with my beauty blender. Yeah, I'm just going in here with my beauty blender to ensure that everything is hunky-dory and 100%. And you will see that I mainly focused on the top part. That is because that concealer was stubborn to cover, basically. I'm not quite sure what happened, but it was just a little bit hard to cover. So I was doing my best to make sure that it is covered fully, like 100%. That is why I kept on going in many times with this beauty blender. And the other reason I love using the beauty blender is that it gives off that cool finish, you know, of the foundation. Like, it gives it a natural feel and a cool finish. It just looks very nice. Not that the brush looks otherwise, but the beauty blender does a very nice job. But guys, on my face personally, I just use a brush. 99% of the time when I apply my foundation, I only use the brush. I hardly ever use a beauty blender. But on this look, I went in with a beauty blender just to make sure that things are 100%, and this look gets that beautiful deserving finish. That's all. And now guys, here I'm going to quickly highlight her face using the concealer that I really like from LA Girl again, but I will definitely put in the description down below of the color. So I'm highlighting her face. I'm going in and first applying it on her under eye. And what I like about this concealer is the application. It's so easy. All you need to do is just squeeze it, and it's easy to apply. That's what I mean. That's another reason I like this concealer, but also just how it sits in your face. It sits. I love it. I love it. It's the most affordable concealer out there in the market. One of the most affordable concealers out there in the market, and it does a great job. I love it, and I highly recommend it. And you also want to highlight a little bit on the forehead, on the nose, and on the chin. This is just to make sure that your whole face is fully highlighted. You will of course notice that the concealer, there's more application under the eyes. That's the most important area in terms of highlighting. So what I'm doing right here now on her forehead is contouring, and I'm using this brush. Unfortunately, again guys, I do not have the name of this brush, but it's just a square brush that I prefer using. Or sorry, I don't know if that is a square shape. That shape that you can see over there that I'm using. So that's the shape of that brush that I prefer using, because it is so easy for me to apply when I contour. So I'm just contouring her forehead while I wait for the concealer to set. I leave it a little bit. I don't apply concealer and immediately blend it in. So I like to leave it for a few minutes, and while I leave it, I contour the rest of the face, and I usually start with the forehead and a little bit on your jawline. Now, this is the time now to blend in that concealer. It's set. I'm happy with that time. I go in with my beauty blender. It's the best. Personally for me, I've seen other people using a brush for under eye to blend and concealer on the under eye or the rest of the face when highlighting. I definitely prefer using a brush. The outcome is always smooth and superb. Yeah, so personally I prefer using a beauty blender to blend that concealer under the eyes and on the nose, on the smile area, on the chin, and on the forehead. It gives like a nice smooth finish that is also easy to that is just easy to that is just that. Yeah, so that is the rest of the face. It's nicely highlighted. Now here I'm going in with the setting spray. I think this is Rimmel. Yeah, I'll definitely confirm, like I said, guys, on the description box down below. But I think this is the Rimmel setting spray that I'm going in with. So you want to apply the setting spray before you contour the rest of the face. This is just to make sure that the makeup is nicely set, nothing more to that. I prefer doing this before I finish off the rest of the face with contouring and setting the makeup. So I just quickly went in with that Rimmel setting spray, which I love. And before you continue, you want to let your setting spray dry a little bit before you continue with the rest of your makeup. Yeah, so then I went in with the translucent powder. I think it's also from Yardley. It's for all skin colors or skin tones. So you want to go in here and set your highlighted areas with this translucent powder. I love it because it's for all skin tones. It works perfectly for me. It has worked perfectly on my clients. It's my favorite. I love it. I love it. And here you are setting or baking your under eyes, your chin, your forehead. You will notice these are the areas that I highlighted just before I did this. This is just to make sure that the makeup is set on these areas. And now I'm going in with that same brush that I contoured the forehead with. Now I'm contouring her cheeks. And here I went a little bit overboard with the contour. I got carried away, guys. I got a little bit carried away, but yeah, so I went in here just to contour her cheeks. When you contour the cheeks, it's one of the most important areas of face beat, including eyebrows. This really sets the tone for your makeup. You absolutely need to make sure that you get it right. If you get this right, babes, your makeup will be proper. It's just as simple as that. All you're doing is making sure that you brush up. You don't brush down when you contour your cheeks. Brush up, yes, like you can see I'm brushing up, and a little bit in. You want to go into your cheeks a little bit, just to make sure that the face is properly snatched and correctly snatched for the gods. Yes. I was laughing when I was doing this with my cousin because I think I was a little bit rough with her face. I kept on turning it, pushing it up, down, and shame. She was such a perfect model. She did not complain. Right, and you also want to make sure that you go in with the setting with the translucent powder just under the contour that you just did now. You go in there. This is also another hack to make sure that your face is nicely snatched. And I think we snatch the face just to bring out our features, all of us, our unique features, because every single one of us have unique face features. So when you do this, you are snatching your face, you are just adding, it's sort of adding value to your features and bringing them out there. Okay. And once you have set your face, you go in with any powder brush, small or big. I prefer using the small one, and you just swipe out the powder off your face. You literally just swipe it out like that. I also like covering the nose area, and you brush out your cheeks area, and yeah, just the rest of the face where you are setting or you are baking. You make sure that you dust it off, and dust it off thoroughly. For me, it's very important that the face is dusted off thoroughly. I include a bit of brows just to make sure that the brows are also set, not too much, just a little bit. And also the forehead, you just make sure that the forehead is also set. You don't want any sweats or anything like that. So my cousin's skin combo is exactly like mine. It's oily skin, so you will notice that the contour and a lot of products that I've used this far to set in everything is powder, powder, powder. I'm contouring her face with powder because she's got oily skin like me, so this helps with making sure that her makeup lasts the whole day. So again, I also went in with setting spray again just to set the makeup. And also, guys, I don't think I spoke about skin prep in the beginning. Normal routine with the rest of the other videos, I've spoken about this. Before anything else, I apply calamine. Calamine helps your makeup to last the whole day. And you will notice there what I just did was again apply setting spray. I love applying setting spray to my makeup, guys. It makes a huge difference. So it's very important for me to make sure that I apply setting spray throughout my face application. Now here I am applying mascara on her under eyes. You will notice that there's a brown eyeliner that I applied already off camera. I'm sorry about that. I think my battery was drying or there was technical difficulties, but I did apply her under eye with brown eyeliner. It's also from Essence. It's just regular eyeliner from Essence. So I just applied it there on her under eye. I did not opt for black, only because I was going for a more toned, cool toned look. Yeah, so I didn't go in with a that's why I did not go in with a black eyeliner. And you will also notice that I did not do a wing eye. As I said, I just wanted it toned. I wanted it glamorous. Glitter look, but with a soft feel. That is what I was going for. Hence, I applied that brown eyeliner as well. And now here I'm applying the brown lip liner. It is also by either LA Girl or Essence. I'm not quite sure, but I will put the description down below. I think it is an LA Girl lip liner. So I'm just applying the lip liner over here before I go in with her lipstick. She specifically asked for just a brown lip liner with like a nude color. She did not want gloss. She preferred it to have that matte finish. So that is what we are going with. And here I am applying bronzer using my blush brush. Just a little bit of bronzer on the contoured areas, just to give it that shine. But you definitely do not want to apply too much. More is less with the bronzer. So right now I'm highlighting the bridge of her nose and the top of her nose, the tip of her nose, using the exact same brush that I used to apply eyeshadow. It's a fluffy round brush, very small, fluffy round brush. And on here I am highlighting her cheeks using the MAC Gold Deposit. Again, guys, I cannot stress this enough. You do not want to put too much shimmer or gold deposit or anything like that on your cheeks. Less is more, please. Less is more. You do not want to apply too much and you go out looking like a ghost. For me, it personally does not matter whether you're doing a day or evening look. Just don't overdo it, because when you highlight your cheeks area, everyone can see it. It's out there. You don't have to overdo it. And again, I'm going in with the setting spray just to set the rest of the face, like at the end. So I really appreciate using setting spray. So now here I'm applying this matte lipstick. Like I said, the model asked for a matte finish, not a gloss finish. And then here I applied a little bit of that nude lip liner that I have not liner, lip gloss, just to give it a bit more of a stronger color. And guys, I realized I didn't talk about the lashes. The lashes are a gift that I got from a friend of mine. I think she ordered them online, but these are extremely long and lavish and fabulous lashes that I love, 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 love. If you are not a big fan of long and fabulous lashes, you are most welcome, of course, to use your own preferred sized smaller version lashes. But I just feel like these ones give this look a, or any other look. I'm just a girl that loves long lashes. You do not have to use the long lashes. Totally up to you. If you want that natural finished look that looks like you have no lashes on, go for it, baby girl. Go for it. And that's the rest of our look. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you. Thank you.